Hello, today we'll be talking about endocrine glands. I'll be going over location, hormones, and the function of the hormones. First, I'll kind of briefly point out where each hormone is. Starting at the bottom here, the blue is the pancreas. The pink on the left and the right sides are the adrenal glands, which are located on the kidneys here. And then I have the thyroid gland right here in the orange. And then off to the side here, I do have the posterior side of the thyroid, which each corner circle is the parathyroid gland. And then right here, I have the anterior and posterior pituitary gland, but the whole green makes up the whole pituitary gland. First, I will start out by the pancreas. The pancreas secretes insulin, which allows the cells in the muscles, fats, and liver to absorb the glucose that is in the blood. Moving to the adrenal glands, which are located here in the pink, they secrete cortisone, aldosterone, adrenal, and non-adrenal hormones. The cortisol is something that has many roles, which the cortisol allows the uses of fat and proteins throughout the body and helps regulate blood pressure. The aldosterone sends signals to the kidneys, which results in more absorption of sodium and more output of potassium in urine. The adrenal and non-adrenal hormone is something that is normally activated by high stress or high emotional or physical situations, which is normally the body is in need of extra help. Alright, now that we are moving on to the thyroid gland, which is about here in mid-neck. It's kind of in the shape of a butterfly. This one right here, this gland, it normally secretes two main hormones. It's T3 and T4. These are mainly used in regulating your metabolism and also your heart rate. Then I have on the posterior side of the thyroid here in the corner, I kind of drew a diagram. It's the parathyroid. The parathyroid regulates calcium levels throughout the body, just kind of ensuring that there is not too much of a high level of calcium, and if so, then it sends signals throughout the body to either fluctuate up or down depending on the overall calcium level of the body. Moving on to the pituitary gland, we have the anterior and posterior sections of the pituitary gland. I kind of have the anterior marked out in the little red here. Starting with the anterior pituitary gland, it actually holds the most hormones out of the whole section. Starting with growth hormone, it kind of promotes the growth within the body tissues. Then we have prolactin, which promotes the production of milk for women. We also have the TSH hormone, which is the thyroid stimulating hormone, which stimulates hormones released by the thyroid gland, hence thyroid stimulating. Then I have the ATCH, which is stimulates hormones that is released by the adrenal cortex. Then I have the FSH hormone, which stimulates gamete production in the body. And then I have the LH hormone, which stimulates androgen production in the body. Moving on to the posterior section of the pituitary gland, which would be this back side here in the green. This one secretes two different hormones, which is ADH, which stimulates water reabsorption by the kidneys, and also oxytocin, which is helps stimulate contractions in women during childbirth. And then you also have one more, which is in the intermediate side of the pituitary gland. This is called the melanocyte stimulate hormone, which just stimulates the melanin formation in the body.